Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are the headlines. Deputy Head of the Central Steering Committee chaired a thematic meeting on science, technology, innovation and transformation. Cần Thơ leader issued dispatch number 2628, directing prompt inspections and action against violations in slaughter management. Cần Thơ S.I.S General Hospital held the Stroke Intervention School 2025 conference to bridge theory and practice in stroke care. Top news today. On June 12 afternoon, Mr. Nguyễn Duy Ngọc, Secretary of the Police Central Committee, Chairman of the Central Inspection Committee, and Deputy Head of the Steering Committee, led a thematic meeting of the Central Steering Committee on scientific and technological development, innovation, and transformation. Leaders from central ministries and local authorities are currently discussing and proposing solutions to overcome obstacles in developing two high-tech parks and smart cities. Discussions also cover strengthening scientific and technological infrastructure, specifically expanding research and testing centers and national key laboratories with a focus on strategic technologies. They're reviewing the operational performance of businesses, reaching output from institutions and universities, and the overall contribution of science, technology, and innovation to GDP, intending to determine its precise economic impact. Additionally, they're strategizing to effectively deploy and attract domestic and international experts for strategic technology development programs. Cần Thơ City People's Committee Vice Chairman Nguyễn Ngọc Hè recently issued official dispatch number 2628, instructing relevant branches to promptly inspect and address any violations in slaughter management and control within the city to safeguard food safety and prevent animal diseases. The dispatch directs various departments to conduct swift inspections and rectify any violations in slaughter management and control. This directive, aligning with the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development's guidance, aims to bolster food safety and prevent animal diseases. Key measures include strengthening regular and unannounced checks at slaughter facilities, immediately addressing and strictly punishing the slaughter of sick or diseased pigs, and halting operations for unlicensed facilities or those failing to meet hygiene standards or using banned substances. Furthermore, the official dispatch calls for developing and implementing a coordinated regulation among government bodies, veterinary forces, health authorities, police, and market management, while also emphasizing public awareness campaigns to educate traders, slaughterhouses, and consumers on responsible practices and the dangers of unsafe animal products. On the afternoon of June 12, the Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters convened a conference to finalize plans for activities commemorating the 80th anniversary of the Cần Thơ Armed Forces. To mark the 80th anniversary of the Cần Thơ Armed Forces, the City Military Headquarters is organizing a wide array of activities. These include extensive propaganda efforts detailing 80 years of the Armed Forces development and combat, alongside educational initiatives for various community groups. The celebration will also feature the launch of the Forever Bright Quality of Uncle Ho's Army Ammunition campaign, witnesses of history exchanges, and special recognition for 80 families of wounded soldiers and martyrs' relatives. Additionally, events like Tray of Rice for Martyrs at the homes of Vietnamese heroic mothers and various Return to the Source activities are planned, culminating in a grand ceremony to commemorate the 80th anniversary itself. On June 13 morning, the Representative Board of the Elderly Association of Cần Thơ City held a conference to summarize their intergenerational clubs for mutual assistance project, covering the period of 2020 to 2025. Since 2020, districts have established an impressive 104 new clubs, with 60 of those created in 2024 alone, each typically serving 55 to 60 members. This brings the total number of clubs launched since 2016 to 181, exceeding the initial target by a remarkable 226%. These clubs now boast over 1,680 members, with more than 61% being elderly. This model has proven highly effective and practical, significantly contributing to adapting Vietnam's population aging trend by providing elderly members with increased income opportunities, healthcare access, information, legal support, and fulfilling spiritual needs through cultural exchanges, arts, entertainment, and mutual assistance. On June 13 morning, Cần Thơ S.I.S General Hospital held a Stroke Intervention School 2025 conference to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application in stroke care. The conference is a two-day intensive workshop running from June 13 to 14. It has brought together 60 leading domestic and international experts to teach and share their knowledge through 16 thematic workshops and over 65 scientific reports. The primary goal of this event is to improve treatment effectiveness and reduce the burden of disease caused by stroke in Vietnam. This is a critical need, as Vietnam records approximately 200,000 stroke cases annually, with a devastating 50% mortality rate, and most survivors experience severe long-term complications. Alarmingly, the age of stroke onset is decreasing, with many cases now occurring in individuals under 45 years old. This growing urgency highlights the crucial need for enhanced treatment capacity, updated modern intervention techniques, specialized training, and strong connection between local and international experts. On the morning of June 13, Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy hosted a special event to celebrate 30 years of training dentists. The celebration also included a scientific conference theme connecting professional, comprehensive solutions. The Faculty of Odonto Stomatology at Cần Thơ University of Medicine and Pharmacy has grown significantly. It now boasts nearly 40 staff members, including associate professors, PhDs, leading experts, and many young lecturers pursuing further studies both in Vietnam and abroad. From its inaugural class of just 16 students, the faculty now educates over 150 students annually. The faculty has also expanded its postgraduate training to include resident doctors, masters, and level 1 and level 2 specialists. Since its establishment, the faculty has successfully trained thousands of dentists, contributing vital medical personnel to the Mekong Delta region and across the country. Coinciding with this celebration, the scientific conference Connecting Specialties, Comprehensive Solutions was held, featuring 7 reports and research presented by leading scientists from India, Korea, and Vietnam. 121 Military Hospital hosted a meeting with Cần Thơ press agencies on June 12 afternoon to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Vietnam Revolutionary Press Day. The delegates convened to review the birth and development of the Vietnamese Revolutionary Press, an occasion to reflect on its glorious journey. This reflection also served as a moment to address the imperative for continued innovation, creativity, and the establishment of a modern, professional, and humane revolutionary journalism, poised to meet the demands of the new era of national development. During the meeting, leaders from the Military Medical Hospital 121 shared updates on their performance in the first 6 months of 2025. The hospital successfully fulfilled its combat readiness duties, notably organizing a successful Hospital Delegates Congress for the 2025-2030 term. They emphasized the strong internal solidarity and the high sense of responsibility among their well-qualified staff who were consistently prepared to undertake all assigned tasks. On the evening of June 12, students at FPT Polytechnic College, Cần Thơ campus launched the Melody of Sound program. With the theme, Folk Melody, Modern Colors, the event aims to inspire love and pride for traditional Vietnamese music among young people. The program was a collaborative effort by 2 student groups at FPT Polytechnic College, with support from lecturers and students of ethnic music at FPT Cần Thơ University. The students ingeniously blended traditional Vietnamese musical instruments with modern music. The event featured captivating performances of ethnic musical instruments, singing, and dancing, all centered on the theme of praising love for the homeland and country. These vibrant cultural activities aim to spark greater interest among young people, especially students, in preserving and promoting traditional cultural values, particularly national musical instruments. The program also encourages the youth to use their creativity to infuse traditional Vietnamese musical instruments with modern elements, spreading passion and care for this rich cultural heritage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.